Happy New Year to me. That was totally the wrong song, but hey, Creative Baby Sam. We're gonna talk today about 7 phrases that I just don't understand why they're said. The first one is, oh, for crying out loud. Where did that come from? I don't know, unless you're like 80 years old or you're from the 50s, you're not gonna say that now, but you see it on movies and stuff, and like if you read a lot, you'll hear, oh, for crying out loud. Like, it's an expression. It's like, I had to pay $6 for this gallon of milk. For crying out loud. I mean, I think you need to kind of step down a little bit on the crying. For crying out loud. Oh, for crying out loud, your daughter's pregnant. Now that would be a good way to cry. Especially if your daughter's 10. Yeah, man, my grandma, she can make a mean cup of coffee. Does the coffee like beat the crap out of you and like steal your lunch money? Is it mean? Like, why do we use that expression? It's a mean cup of coffee, like.
You were adopted. Your mother never loved you. Just fuck off. I said fuck off. I'm sitting here in the coffee cup.
Scot-free. Like, oh, man, my whole life's going to hell in a handbasket. I really think that right there. How's Mary doing? Oh, her life is going to hell in a handbasket. Oh, hey, how are you and the missus? Oh, our marriage is to hell in a handbasket. That right there is a little kind of too much. Ease up on the brakes there a little bit, Vin Diesel. Hell in a handbasket? Hell in a handbasket. You're talking about, like, when someone says hell in a handbasket, I picture little bits of hell in a handbasket, which is impossible. Like, how can you, like, it's used as an expression to describe something bad. You know, if I saw molten rock on fire in a handbasket, I wouldn't be like, oh shit, that's Margaret and Sam's marriage right there. That's what their marriage looks like. It looks like this basket is on fire, the lava is consuming everything. That's their marriage. Yep. Oh, you know, my buddy Dave, he said that factory he works at, it's going to hell in a handbasket. Like, and now I see this handbasket on fire, and I understand. You know, I'm gonna call him up, and you know what? I just saw hell in a handbasket. I can like get on your level now. Our daughter, her marriage is going to hell in a handbasket. I'd be like, okay. And then they show me hell in a handbasket. I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry for you. I feel for you guys. I beat him like a rented mule. That's an expression. It's a pretty old saying. So, let's look at this. There was a time where there was a mule renting service. There's a mule renting service. Just think, you know, I don't have my own mule. I don't have my own horse. I need to go to the market. So, I walk on by this mule renting place. Oh, hey, good sir. Here's 2 shekels. However it goes. Here is 2 pennies. I go and rent a mule. And I go to the market, get everything, ride the mule back to my place. If I'm riding a mule, and whatever time frame I'm in, I'm obviously in a shack or something. I probably live in a cave if I'm riding a mule. Probably have to make room for my sword too, because obviously I have one of those. So I come home from the market, I unload my mule, and then I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, let's see. According to the sun, I've got about another hour left on this mule. I might as well go ahead and beat the shit out of it. You take the mule back and you're filling out all the paperwork. The guy's doing the walk around on the mule. Hey, his ear wasn't split in half before. Yeah, it was. He's missing his right eye. It was like that before. No, it wasn't. You're a lizard. You need to die. You know what? Most people would get their left tip for this job. Really? Come on. Like, seriously. Most people would give their left tit for this job? All right, we looked at your paperwork, your references checkouts. You don't have any gaps in your work history. All right. The job is yours if you still want it. Oh, definitely. Yes. I won't let you down, sir. Like, this is a perfect opportunity for me. Your salary is going to start out at $150,000 a year. We just need to get your left tit, and we can go ahead and have you have orientation on Monday. Will I get this back if I get fired?